Okay, hi, I'm Tommy. I'm the technical director for the USM Formula Student team. I originally joined in first year and I've basically stuck around since.
Hi, I'm Calum Harker. I'm the chassis chief engineer. Also joined in first year, former student, stuck around since, and yeah.
What brought USM to the AMRL?
So basically, every time the USM team wants to push some boundaries, so like new structures, different materials, or manufacturing techniques, we basically need to have a way to validate our concepts. So having the AMRL there to help us understand and also quantify the new processes that could help us extract more performance from our race car is a super massive benefit. So I think originally we came to the AMRL to test some new bonded inserts for our carbon fiber aero mounts, and from there basically we've continued each year. So it allows us to test new developments with the team. It was just the perfect solution to us trying to push the boundaries, and then AMRL helping us quantify that and understand the results.
Yeah, it's also really convenient. Just being like down the corridor from our lab, which
I mean, right,
Yeah.
having that university support as well is really, really solid.
It's so nice to see as well how different labs and different departments collaborate together. Like I found that since working with the AMRL.
You didn't originally notice it, did you? But it
No.
is there, yeah.
it's really good because you'll have like we've like had in our lab, we'll have like the technicians come in and ask maybe for a tool that they don't have that we might, or like come in, and then like obviously we go and pester them all the time.
Yeah.
And then James Gillespie, like, what was it my
Oh,
fourth?
he's amazing. He helped
He's
me
great,
with
like,
our project as well.
Constantly like our go-to person for some things. Maybe to his detriment.
Like, can you give any examples of how the AMRL have helped the USM?
Well, recently we did our basically the team in the future, like our fifth year dissertation was to develop a carbon fiber monocoque. And then what's it called? Part of that was to get physical testing done. So while we didn't get that done for our dissertation thesis, we continued the work over the summer, and we managed to get with the AMRL's like support. It wouldn't have been possible without them. They did the physical testing for us because we got the composites made through the LMC, and then we went and got them tested by them, and they gave us back all the data, which was invaluable. We've learned a lot about our layup process, and yeah, we're going to make some future design decisions as a result of it because things didn't quite go as planned.
It's all a learning process. Yeah, it's all a learning process.
It was good. So they did 3-point bend testing and like perimeter shear punch through testing. So like pushing a big hole through a panel to see how like hard you have to do that. So it was really good. Do you want to talk about EV and
going electric? So that's another big thing. Whereas this year we're actually taking the plunge into electric. So we haven't actually managed to do the fabrication for it, which is a shame. Obviously, circumstances as they will. But it's another way that the MRL is going to help us, because with an EV project comes EV mass. You've got accumulators, you've got new motors, you've got different structures, all these things that have to be beefed up or become heavier because of the extra energy or the lack of energy density, the extra structures around, what is essentially a big lithium ion fireball waiting to happen. So it's about helping us to make structures that are lighter, safer, and more compliant with the rule set as well. So stuff like new fiber reinforced plastic honeycomb structures around the accumulator, stuff around the firewall as well to protect the driver. So basically all ways that we can take this base concept that we've made here and actually make it lighter, better, and more performance. Because especially in Formula Student, electric is the way forwards, and hopefully with the MRL we can actually keep on pushing that way forwards and make it lighter and faster each year.
Oh, I didn't realise. So Tizzy had said that she thought there was chat about potentially doing an electric.
Yeah, I showed her the CAD of the electric vehicle at one point as well, and she seemed excited. That's another thing. Like Tiziana is like genuinely, really like excited about stuff, which is it's good to see.
Inspirational, honestly.
Yeah, what a gal. It's so nice to talk to her about stuff as well.
Yeah, with the move towards electric vehicle, there's a lot more opportunities to develop like novel material design, like more implementation of composites, more implementation of like materials that we haven't worked with before, and with that comes the need to test it so that we know that it will be good. And
I'm terrified of big lithium fireball at the back of the car.
So yeah, no, the EV design went over the last year basically, and we have a concept that we're waiting to build. But the team also developed like starting from halfway through the year, like back in January, they got a bunch of like the lower year members, the people who joined in like the last year or two. They started developing their own version of it, and that's called the concept class. And that allowed to basically do some training on teaching them how to like become a system head. So basically we managed to like procure our successes effectively, didn't we? So
how would you describe your experience with the AMRL?
Right. So it's been a real pleasure working with the staff in the MRL. It's been super exciting to be working with people who are like actually genuinely interested in the project, and they really want to see you succeed as well. So the staff there, super knowledgeable, and like especially with the advice on how to set up in the test, what machine to use. So basically I'll ask them a question of, I want to do this, and then Tiziana or James will say, you should use this machine, I can help you set up the rig. Honestly, James has actually helped us by creating the rig that we want to use as well. So basically having the support is helped us set our targets as high as we want for the future developments, and we're really excited to see what we can do with that support in the future years.
Well, anything to add, Calum?
No, I would say that pretty much covers it all. It's great. It's just great to work with people who are willing to like, because like they don't. It's not like directly within their remit to do these things, and like they're offering their help because they believe in us and want to see us do well. And I think that's really nice, and that's the kind of support that the team relies on, and it's great to see that we can get that from departments within the university.
Yeah, especially within the university, it's so great because Tiziana, I've shown her some of the bits of the CAD and some of the bits of and she says that it's something that she probably would have been interested in as well. And it's nice to see that she wants to help us develop, the whole future engineers thing. So she wants to be a part of that, and it's really interesting, especially. So it's good to have that support within the university.
Yeah, it definitely echoes the university's wider commitment to prepare students to do things well and support their students. So.
It makes such a difference as well, especially with Tizzy and everything. Like, they're just so motivated, and they do really want to help, and they do have a genuine interest in what you're up to, and how they can help. Thank you for talking to me today, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Thanks to yourself and also all the staff at the MRL.
Yeah, thanks for having us.